Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to our show. You guys are doing well. Because are having a wonderful day on the 30th of July 2025. Today is a beautiful Wednesday. You can see it's dark. We had a little concert. This is such a weird video to do because it's going to be a rant, but not a rant. So I wanted to come on here because this morning, which is a couple hours ago, we woke up at the holy shit, at 5:40. So already a bit of time. I gotta say, I was a bit. I don't want to do this video. Fuck, but I have to do it because already started. When you start, this is the tough part. You start. I was in a bad mood. Okay, I was in a bad mood because I got banned of TikTok Live yesterday for sexual content, which I didn't do. TikTok Live. They say I was sucking on a hot dog. No, I'm eating the hot dog, bro. I got banned. Okay. I woke up to a person sending me a video of people shitting. I'm like, bro, what is that, bro? Are you kidding me? And I was like, dude, this is nasty. First of all, this is nasty. Second of all, I appreciate the fact that you feel like I'm gonna laugh. The fact that you want to share this with me, but come on, bro. Like, please think a little bit. I was one. Two, my father has been making a lot of comments about my weight. First of all, he doesn't understand because he never was fat himself. He doesn't know how hard it is to be fat. It doesn't understand. Now his girlfriend was fat and has been fat for a long time. Now she started Ozempic. I know this is kind of taboo of talking about it, but she started Ozempic. Because she started Ozempic, she lost the weight, and now my father almost, I don't know, how I perceive it is that my father think it's okay to make fun of the weight because she's not fat. He's only like, I don't know. I know he's not doing it to make fun of me. I know he's doing it for to push me to lose the weight. But then I work for one of his friends, right? And that was again, and I don't hold grudges. I don't care. However, this hurt my feeling. I was working for one of his friends about a week and a half ago, and my father, the first thing he says is, "What did he say about you?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What he said about me?" He said, "Did he say something about how you look?" And I said, "No, why?" And my father didn't say. And I knew he meant the weight, but I knew he meant that, and I wanted to push him to say, "Oh well, you gained some weight." And I wanted to push him to say I have a problem with it because he doesn't say he has a problem with it; he just implies it. Which, again, do I have a problem with the weight that I have? Yes, I want to lose some weight, but if I'm telling you that I want to lose the weight, you have to trust me, you have to believe me, right? So he keeps making comments like that, and then I woke up, which is kind of my fault. So I woke up to my father saying that. But the problem is I woke up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He said this at like 1 o'clock, right? So if I was at 1 o'clock, if I woke up the normal time, which is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, right? I would have been awake. And my bullshit meter would have been a bit harder to fill up, you know? So yeah, that's about it. So I went in a bad mood, and then I had to go to the bank because I was trying to transfer money in between accounts and it didn't work. And I went to the bank and I was like freaking out because again, I'm always winning last seconds, so didn't have time to do anything. So what exactly happened, which is kind of cool, is I could have done myself. I didn't do the right thing. Long story short, I was supposed to transfer from an existing account. So I transferred from an existing account, but I had to create the account which is existing. I had to create the link and I didn't know that. Now we're able to transfer money, which is great. What else? That's pretty much it, honestly. What else? Am I forgetting something? I always feel like I'm forgetting something. What else? No, I think that's enough. So I was in a bad mood. And then I felt like this today was going to be bad. Like I was at the bank and I waited for a while. Even though there was no clients. Killed a mosquito. They were just talking. So I was like, I was getting pissed off. But then again, they close at 6 o'clock. I came there. It was 5:54 or something. Bro, their day is done. They feel like the day is done. You just came in at last second. You know, it's like the person that comes in to the fast food restaurant, and they come in 4 minutes before they close. And they come in 4 minutes before they close, and then the grills are closed. The grills are clean. And then the guy is like, "What do you mean you cannot make me food?" Well, sir, we clean the grill. You know, so my dinner, my supper, and breakfast. To work. And because of this interaction, I was like, Ink, you're an asshole, bro. You're an asshole. These people are not the reason why you're pissed off. This reason aren't the reason why you're mad. You know? And I was in a bad mood the whole time. Then I was like, guess what? And I'm in a good position because today I don't have nothing to do. I got a couple of videos to do. I got a recap to do. But basically, I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be streaming from 9:30, 9:40 to 5 o'clock in the morning, where we're gonna have sunrise. We're gonna have videos. So I'm in a great position. I am in an absolute great position, and I have nothing to be worried about. Next, what the heck? Okay, I did that. Next week, the construction, labor, what's it called? The construction vacation, which is 2 weeks, we're done. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna be able to post CVs and look for work again, because the agency, they just transferred me again to another job, and it's not fair. Did I talk about TikTok? How I was banned? I was banned about that also. TikTok yesterday, I was eating a hot dog, and they saw me eating the sausage, and I made a joke. I did make the joke of, usually you can find this on Pornhub or OnlyFans. I give you this for free, and then they end the life because they owed sexual content, which wasn't. It was a joke, right? Now, could it be perceived like that? Absolutely. Should it be perceived like that? Possibly. But then again, trust me, if I was there's nothing wrong with promoting your OnlyFans, your shit like that. Nothing wrong with that. However, you think that I would have promoted way before. I think I would have promoted something else than eating a hot dog. I'm just saying. Now, you know what the most insane part? You know the most insane part? Sorry. The phone was too hot. We had to cool it down. Now it's okay. You know the most insane part? Technically speaking, because we're talking technically, right? Technically speaking, what they can do is they have a transcript of everything I say. So they can have the channel and it's only transcript. And what you do is you search a word, for example, banana. And you can write banana, it will tell you every single time that I use the word banana. That's how people do it. So that's how you know that, okay, well, this guy is actually making a joke or promoting something because he's promoting it for a while. So yeah, I got banned and now I got the live access back. But I'm not gonna do one today. Tomorrow I promise my father's gonna go for supper. Why? Because I was like, well, I haven't seen the dude in a while, you know, I missed him. So yeah. What else? And then I thought the day I was gonna be in a bad mood. Now, I was lucky tonight because I had a concert, which was Project Wally, which is a Creole Asian band, and they say Asian punk. It was really good. It was really, really good. People were nice. People that had fun. The concert was nice. It lasted an hour. It lasted less than an hour, but it lasted like an hour. It lasted like 58 minutes, right? But at 7 o'clock, people were there. So it's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of nice. And for some reason, just being surrounded with people, it was a blessing, you know? And then the culture really helped because I was able to relax. I didn't have to worry about posting videos. I didn't have to worry about X, Y, Z. I was able to relax, right? And then I come home, and then I noticed that a friend of mine shared life, and I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was at a concert. She's like, I was bullied during the life, and I was like, are you kidding me? And then she kind of confided, and I was like, yo, I got your back. If there's something, you know. And then there was another person I saw a video that they was crying, and it was posted like, I think it was like 7 minutes ago when I commented, so I helped them out. And there was this person that shared a live to a person, she shared another person live, and this other person is, I personally think that if you're their friend, they're a great friend, but I also think that they're hard of approach. Like the wall is way up. When you get in the wall, you're in a good place, but getting through to the wall, it's a hard time, you know. Is that okay? That's perfectly fine. And for some reason, helping those people made me feel better also. I think, but this is not a good thing though, because there's three possibilities. The first one, changed my mind, which is great. Changing my current setup, my mindset, right? It could be also that I decide to help other people by spreading positivity. I can feel positivity. If I feel positivity, I'm in a good place. Or, which is the bad part, it's instead of taking care of my problem, I take care of the problem of others, and I can convince myself, like, you know what, you actually help people today. You don't need to help yourself, which is a bad thing. But the complete mood has completely changed, and now I'm in a better mood. So I'm like, is that normal? And it's a scary thing because, in a perfect way, you know what you need. So, for example, you go to work, right, and it's super early in the morning, and you take a coffee, and oh, after that I feel good. I feel awake. Thanks to the coffee. Or people that are smoking are addicted to cigarettes. They smoke a cigarette, it's like, oh, I feel better, you know? There's a click in their head of, okay, you can relax, okay? Now you're happy, you know? And you have to find that out. But at the same time, how positive it is and how negative it is. I had a couple of bad instances today. And I was like, fuck my day, really shitty. And then I had a couple instances, and then I focused on positive, which is great. How does it work? I mean, that's incredible. Shit. Oh no, Ink, what have you done? You weren't paying attention. You could have done better. You could have done better, bro. Shit. I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad. What did I do? Yeah. That's not good. I mean, possibly did get demoted. We didn't pay attention to the playthrough. Yeah, that's a problem. And today's a tournament, so I'm not gonna get a good result, which kind of sucks. But hey, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So, by the way, we're completely changing. How my day changed, and now I have a good day because I have a good mindset. It's insane. You're really in power of your own destiny. You're really in power of your own mood. You're really in power of how your day's gonna go. You just have to seize the power. You just have to seize the opportunity, and etc. It's kind of simple when you think about it. You just think about it. You have to be aware of that fact. I think that's the hard part. So from shitty to good day. And the day's not finished, but everything that I have to do after that is completely nonsensical. So I'm kind of happy about that. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.